We're live. Hello, folks. It is
Hi,
Gigi with Altitude of Light, and I am here with Evie from.
very just card readings.
Yeah, so we're actually, as things begin to kind of, way down for the day or wind down for the day, we figured that we were going to bring you a general collective reading. So, Evie here is a tarot reader. Um,
Intuitive
she's
psychic.
also, yeah, intuitive. Okay, go ahead. Tell us about yourself.
Just intuitive psychic. I've been reading the cards since 1978. I taught myself how to read them, and I'm pretty good at it too.
Okay. Yeah, she is pretty good. She's more than pretty good. Okay, and you guys know me, Gigi. Also, I am an intuitive tarot reader, and let's just get to it. All right. So what we're gonna do is, for anyone who's coming into this video, we're going to do an intuitive read on any kind of blocks or patterns that you may have, or any kind of general messages that you may have. So let's get to it. All right. All right. So I'm gonna start off. Are you all set?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
I know. So while you do yours, I'm just gonna talk about this one. The first one I got was the Ace of Wands. Let's see if we can readjust so we're both in the frame. There we go. If you want to move back just a tad bit, well, be mindful of this. We'll both be in the frame. So the first thing I got here was the Ace of Wands along with the Three of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups, the Five of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Quite a few things to stay here. So I will say overall, though, and with the Ten of Swords here, Queen of Cups here, let's just turn that down for a second, um, and then back up. So what I would say is that a lot of you actually have been through quite a few things. Overall and in general, the message of this is actually, without offending you for what you have been through, that you're actually allowing your mental aspect to get in the way of what you need to do in the way of your healing. They definitely want you to focus a little bit more on your healing, more on putting this situation in the past, as detrimental as it was, because you really have the introduction to a new beginning. So the universe is beginning to send you really new beginnings, new things, a new opportunity. And so they need you to be out of these old frequencies in order to move forward. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. And then I'm just going to turn over to Abby to see if these messages.
Okay, so
Mhm.
I've got the
Hanged Man.
hangman,
Mhm.
and I got the nine of
Wands.
wands crossing it. So initially, what that's telling me is you're looking at the situation differently from the way you were. You're about to think things through. It wasn't going right. This is you in the upright. So you were looking at things this way, but you're saying it's not really working out. I'm beginning to turn that around and think about things in a different way. And then what's crossing is because it's been very stressful. And sometimes it feels like you can't even make it to the point of finishing it through. But I would say don't give up on it, even though it's stressful. Then I've got the uh, this is judgment. So something which caused you to start thinking about these things differently is because something that unexpectedly happened in the distant past. So it's been on your mind for a while. And then here's the Queen of Wands, which is in the recent past. So it may have been something that was related to a female who I would say she worked really good. So she could have been a friend, a partner, or something like that. But since she's in the past, it's like she's moving out. Maybe she went a different way. So if it's a business that you're running or something like that, something happened in her life that caused her to move out, and it came unexpectedly. And then I've got the Hierophant. So spiritually, this was something that had to happen, and You're just now facing the truth about, and you want things to run more smoothly, the normal way. This is the wheel of fortune is in the immediate future. So things you thinking about things, looking at it differently from the way that you were. That's good because luck is with you now. This is the immediate future. So, and then I have this is money. This is a brand new beginning, but it's in a rough place. So you had a hard time trying to pull your money. So if it was a business, you've been having a hard time. And then with COVID going on, that's understandable why you've been having a hard time getting your money together. But look at this. This is the chariot, which means that you're going to overcome that. So things are going to, luck is with you. These two cards are together. The Wheel of Fortune, and these are right next to each other, the Chariot. So luck is with you, and you're going to be able to ride out of that bad situation um, successfully. But you're over worried about it. You're like, I feel like I'm being destroyed. But I would say no. I haven't seen the last card yet, but I would say no. You're very fearful about things because it wasn't working. It's not running the way that it used to run. But okay, this is you can get out of it, but don't jump too quickly. Think about what it is that you're making the decision about. Don't let this fearful card get in your way of thinking. Use your head before you jump because an opportunity, a good opportunity for making money is coming. But just don't jump because that sounds really good. Make sure you check it all out, and that's okay. You'll be able to stand up on your own 2 feet. Let me let Gia go ahead
Oh, you're good.
and
You're
do
good.
it.
All
Well, I'll
set.
do a couple. Well, this is victory. You're going to ride away in victory. Just use your head. Do not just jump because it sounds good. Think it through very, very carefully and then make your decision. Look at all sides of it. And if that doesn't work out, there's somebody else that's coming in that's going to help you out. And I'm done.
Okay, and so to add on that as well, um, you're guided to call in assistance with your higher guides, beings of light, of course. And because a lot of you have been going, and she actually said that's kind of been a bit of a running theme, and back here now, is that you've kind of been in a situation where you've had a lot of thoughts, a lot of doubts, and kind of been at war with that in your head. So the divine is actually coming through to tell you to actually keep relying on them, hand over it, don't struggle with it, walk out in faith, connected to what you need. Give me 1 second here just to recalibrate because the energy's coming. But what I would say is for you to actually, the difficulty that you are having with trusting your decisions should be handed over to the divine, walking with the divine every single day, allowing the things to be moved out by the divine so that you can actually begin to sort of heal. Because it feels like you're bombarded with a lot of information. And in addition to that, some of you have a lot of people living in your home, and then others of you have Wi Fi that you may not realize as well is also like bombarding your body. So don't sleep with your phone near you. You're guided to say for right now because oh, I would say this as well. Say a bit of I would say a prayer or a protection, something of that sort, over your phone, in order to keep uh, those energies out. And it feels like a lot of this is a lot of outside influence, just the way I kind of got bombarded. Maybe that's also another reason why I got bombarded, like with all this weird kind of energy just now. It completely kind of threw me off. But the you actually focusing on yourself and in your own lane, I'm hearing, is what's recommended here, because it's not really you. It's like an outside influences, so distractions, things of that nature, as well. You just to add on to what Evie was saying, it sounds so weird. Just to add on to what she was saying is to actually begin to stay within and actually do the work that's right in front of you. Think of nothing. Put on headphones if you need to, noise cancellation preferably, and go forward because this is a little bit of a test from your guides. And I know that probably doesn't sound exciting because of what you all have been through. It seems like you've been through a lot based on what we've been reading here. But to move forward through that, trusting with the divine only will bring you through over the finish line to actually a new, fresh start here with the Ace of Cups at the end. So it's really.
And I got the Ace of Cups too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
I did.
great.
It
Yeah.
was the last card, and we both got the same last card.
Yeah.
So if you just stick to it, you'll end up happy.
Mhm.
Just deal with it. Hang in there. Don't give it. I mean,
Yeah.
can I use this?
And they're even saying, like, just to add on in another way, like, don't deal with it. Head it over to the divine, and only it's almost like you're saying to put blinders on in the way of your work, but not take the thinking out of it and give that over to divine. Take the worry out of it and give that over to divine, and just allow the doors to be open. The worry that you all have been like, it's almost like enwrapped or entangled in, has kind of closed off some of the doors of success energetically, because it's almost like you're staking your claim in things kind of going off the rails because you're so worried about it. And yeah, as Doreen Virtue used to say, worry is also can be also another form of prayer that could manifest. So you kind of don't want that as well. So you want to be keeping everything, keeping everything um, really focused, one foot in front of the other. So that's basically it. And then things are going to really end up, sticking and adhering to that. Yeah.
It's gonna end up really, really good.
Right. So let's go on ahead and because we have to move on to other readings as well.
Yeah.
But we wanted to come to you guys and say hello.
Just for a quick minute.
Yeah. And thanks so much. Feel free to leave a comment below. Evie is located on YouTube at
very Discord readings, but I haven't really done that in a while.
That's okay. You can actually follow her over there, and she'll come through with some reading. Your readings are also timeless as well, so you can go and take a look at some of her readings because you've done pick a cards, right?
I've done cards.
Pick a card readings.
Oh no, I don't
general.
Just general.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, and then you can also feel free to follow here in Altitude of Light readings. I'm going to be doing a lot of pick a card readings and as well. And yeah, we'll do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and remanage my energy, and we'll see you guys the next time.
Yep. Thank you so much for watching.
Cheers.
Yep. Good luck.
Later.
All right. What's it looking like over there at my table?
Yeah.